Good morning. It's Friday, April 24th, 2020. It's day one here at Shope University. I'd like to give birthday wishes to the following people: Kelly Clarkson, 38, Barbara Streisand, famous singer, she's 78, and Hall of Fame baseball player Chipper Jones, 47. I wonder how many of you know who these people are. You probably know Kelly Clarkson, but Chipper Jones is one of the best baseball players ever for the Braves. Recently, in the last couple of years, was in the Hall of Fame, and Barbara Streisand's a very famous singer, but probably a little old for you guys to know who they are. I was looking at the other birthday list, and all these people on there, the celebrity birthdays. I've never heard any of them, so I chose people I actually knew who they were, but you probably know the other ones much better than me. Uh, with our online university, we've been doing very well learning. For the most part, attendance is up. We got to keep it rolling. I know things are very different than they're used to. It's been 5 weeks actually 6 weeks since I've taught you in an actual classroom setting. I kind of missed that and wish we were back there, but we got to make the best of the situation. It looks like today is going to be a nice day. Maybe after you get your work done, you can get outside and get some sunlight, get some exercise. Tomorrow seems to be a pretty nice day too. It's going to be close to 60 degrees and sunny. But it looks like rain on Sunday. So see if you can get outside, have a little fun, and get some exercise, get sunlight, and have a good little weekend. But before we do that, we've got one more day of work to do. In math today, we are going to be wrapping up the final pieces of Module 5. We're going to be taking our last Khan Academy lesson today. There's not going to be an exit ticket. I'm going to provide you with a learning video today. Your Khan Academy assignment is going to be the end of the section little quiz just to see if we've learned anything. And it's going to be 5 questions. I've already taken it. And I'm going to make a small instructional video how to do basically 5 questions, which hopefully are very similar to the ones you'll be getting on your quiz. Even though I call it a quiz, it's not really a quiz because we're not really grading anything right now, but when you score something, it kind of goes into your evaluation of how you're doing in your online work. It's important to keep your work up because you got to keep your brain active and you've got to be familiar with a lot of this stuff. I know it's hard to maybe learn it being remotely and not actually in a classroom. It's very different, sometimes challenging for some people. Other people are adjusting well, but you got to try your best and see how much of this knowledge you get and keep your brain active. We have to send you off to junior high as ready as possible for junior high. And if you keep working, training your brain, keeping it active, doing things that you need to be, and I know you'll be successful doing that. But watch my video. We'll do some practice problems on graphing points on the coordinate plane, connecting the dots, making the shapes, finding the areas, finding the perimeters of these shapes, finding out how long lines are. The best advice I have for you is to actually do a coordinate plane, graph the points, see where they lie, count spots, and once you have the shape drawn and you can count the spots around, perimeter is easy. Just count the spots all the way around it. Area should be fairly easy. Count how many boxes are inside the shape, or do length times width if you're not on a coordinate plane, and pick your answers. So you're going to be watching my video. You're going to be doing the lesson on Khan Academy, and there's not going to be any exit ticket, and I'd like to make sure that you get 45 minutes on your iReady. As of now, only 22 people have logged into iReady this week, and only 5 have their minutes, so a lot of you got to get working on that. And it's very important to keep up with that. You don't want to get behind. Khan Academy helps you with the things that you are weaker at, and it builds your strengths and pushes you forward. You want to go into junior high as prepared for 7th grade as possible, and this will help you get that way. I know some of you don't like doing it. Other people like doing it, but you got to keep plugging along and moving forward just like you're at school. I'd like to give another shout out to Joe Burrow, quarterback of the LSU Tigers, who was just the number one pick in the NFL draft and going to the Cincinnati Bengals. He will be a rich man shortly, being the number one pick. Pays a lot of big bucks. So if you have any questions on anything, make sure you get a hold of me, Miss Wilkins, or Miss Lib. Also, the bonus question on how many checkerboards or how many squares in the Tennessee checkerboard on the end zone, nobody has gotten it yet. Unfortunately, only like 2 or 3 people have even tried to do it, which is kind of disappointing. I know almost all of you can get this, if not all of you, if you just sit down and think about a 5 by 5 foot square. How many of those can go across the field? How many of those can go backwards on the field? And once you know that, it's basically like an area problem. So good luck today, and let me know if you need anything. Bye.